There is nothing you can't do with your hands. And today, we're going to prove it. Prepare to dive into the world of brilliant DIY life hacks, skillful workers, and mind-blowing building techniques. This is how simple tools can create the most precise fits. All you need is a pencil and a ruler to trace the perfect cut line around irregular stone shapes. No need for tiling when you can create beautiful tile patterns in fresh cement using nothing but a straight edge tool. The results are absolutely stunning. But did you know that by embedding glass tubes in concrete forms, you can get stunning bricks that allow light to pass through like tiny stars? Roofing in winter can be so enjoyable, right? But this genius makes his life easier by using a leaf blower to quickly remove ice from the roof without damaging the shingles. This flooring expert shows how to cut parquet boards with special notches that allow for easy removal and replacement without damaging surrounding pieces. Straight cuts are boring. Watch how this pro uses an angle grinder to create stunning, irregular tile shapes that perfectly connect with stone floor patterns. Forget paint. Grab some coffee beans and turn your wall into a roasted masterpiece. Cement, rocks, done. That post's rocking classic stone armor. You ain't ready for this hammer move. Straight up breaks the rulebook. Paper-faced glass mosaic, total diva tile. One drop of water too soon, and your layout folds like wet tissue. No spills allowed. Homemade swing, pro-level finish. Smoother than a fresh fade. Cement, a dash of waterproofing, some glass. Hit it with resin, and boom! A sink on a thrift store budget that looks like it belongs in a designer showroom. Bet you can't guess what this guy's making from pallets and tires. Stick around and get ready to be mind blown. Craving something custom? Throw stone into resin and pour out a surface that screams original. Stripped screws spinning in place. Hit it with this move. Pops out, no problem. Drilling holes becomes mess-free with this slick little DIY setup. This excavator's got hands so precise, it makes dentists look clumsy. Throw these cyclone levelers on your shopping list. No fancy tools, no stress, just clean seams and locked-in floors. Put this wizard in your hand and tiles shapeshift in seconds. Just sketch it out and let it rip. No hammer drama. The spoon steps up like a legend and locks that gutter with zero damage. This badass tool packs form blocks like it's happy hour without spilling slurry. Zero waste, all flow. No mixer? Chill. Your garage is hiding the perfect DIY fix. Watch this, and glass tile will have you hooked. Suddenly, every surface is begging for a glossy makeover. Before you shell out cash on a sander, whip up your own beast and let the savings grind. Picture a brick wall getting a mind-bending tattoo. That's the vibe right here. Sharp, surreal, and seriously next level. Thinking of building an igloo? Go with the arch hack. Then dream bigger, like this frosty 2-floor fortress. Awesome! The next time you decide to buy a used car, make sure it hasn't been repaired by a bricklayer. Yeah, this life hack can turn anyone into a carpentry sniper. Just check out how perfectly the two parts of the plinth fit each other.
Now I'm gonna fit it now that I got an airtight.
Fixing cracks is essential to preventing roof leaks. Luckily, with this cool hack, you can be sure that the next storm won't turn your apartment into a swimming pool. And now, do you think they could cast a fishing line without leaving the excavator? How can you turn a staircase into an eye-catching decoration? Here is a wonderful idea! If you combine professional building skills with creativity and inventiveness, the result will undoubtedly be amazing. Not all experienced builders are aware that they can craft a top-quality stencil out of an ordinary aluminum profile, but now you know. This man has one of the most epic jobs in the world. The only question is, how to get all those water barriers back? Transporting excavators without damaging the road surface is impossible without special vehicles or creative workers with extra tires. Don't rush to throw away your old tires. With a little creativity and some extra materials, you can easily turn them into wheelbarrows like this. The aesthetic of this outlet is unmatched. This is certainly a great idea for minimalist home interiors. The synergy of these workers is unbelievable. It truly resembles a joyful scene from Disney cartoons. Do you need to cook dinner, but you only have a brick and 2 cans? In the hands of a true craftsman, this stuff transforms into a cool, portable gas stove. Buying an expensive torque wrench? Nah, I have a better idea. This type of masonry requires outstanding skills and experience. This master definitely deserves our respect. This work is truly dizzying. At least these two guys are having a lot of fun while wrapping all the boxes. You know, modern problems require modern solutions. Now you know how to make a door out of PVC pipe, but what if you go further? Just like these workers who built an entire house! Yeah, the human imagination is truly endless. Bet you didn't know you could turn a bicycle into a wood lathe. How do you fix a hole in the wall if you don't have extra wood lying around? Lucky for you, we know one more secret that will help you fix everything really quickly. Are you tired of closing the doors all around the house? Just relax and let physics do the job for you. Think that work can't be fun? Well, this lady would beg to differ. With the right skills, turning a plastic tub into a pool is as easy as ABC. Would you like to have this amazing DIY project in your backyard? Forget traditional bricklaying. With the stopped-in wall system, you can stack walls like a Lego master builder, making construction 3 times easier. Look at this clever hack using tape on a roller for perfect seams. It applies the tape evenly in seconds, saving hours of tedious work. And use a few of the seconds you save to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more helpful videos. This handyman cuts brick blocks perfectly by first heating the cut line, then striking with this special tool. Clean breaks every time. Professional decorators know this secret. Creating a zigzag cut on wallpaper makes seams virtually invisible and prevents peeling edges. Watch this flooring expert pour concrete coating directly on the ground and level it by simply walking over it in special shoes with flat soles. Transform any drill into a powerful cleaning machine by attaching a brush head. It's the fastest way to scrub surfaces without breaking a sweat. This artisan carves fresh cement to mimic natural stone textures, creating a stunning facade that's impossible to distinguish from the real thing. These workers found the ultimate ceiling painting hack, where all you need is a wheelbarrow. Genius teamwork! Know an even better method? Tell us in the comments! This special mortar filling tool works like a giant syringe to inject joint compounds precisely between stones. No mess, and twice as fast. Need perfectly level cross beams? Watch how this builder uses a board as a guide for framing with absolute precision. Creating perfect garden borders has never been easier. This special metal edging tool cuts into the soil, creating clean boundaries between lawn and beds. Check out this staircase renovation technique. The holes for wooden dowels and secure connecting material perfectly holds the new wooden layer in place. This bricklaying master uses an angled brick as a temporary support to perfectly position and secure the bricks above it. What looks like a mistake is actually brilliant craftsmanship. Watch this carpenter with a Hello Kitty ruler leave a thin edge that he simply bends to create a hidden wood joint. No nails needed. This simply clever workshop hack suspends extension cords from the ceiling with a fishing line, keeping them tangle-free and safely above your workplace. This micro-modular wall system lets you build a 50-meter square extension in just 4 hours. This advanced method combines clay and kiri wood for incredible efficiency. Tired of shoveling snow? This homeowner laid a tarp on his walkway before the snowfall and removed all the snow with just one pull. Don't replace those old kitchen cabinets. Instead, you can use heat to remove old paint, then apply new color with spray, making them look factory fresh. Turns out vinyl wrap is the budget-friendly solution for outdated kitchens. Watch this installer transform an ordinary surface into a luxury marble texture. These slim fixed panels make roof insulation effortless with their unique 3D construction, creating a seamless thermal barrier that one person can easily install. Watch this forklift operator's incredible hack, tipping massive tires to land on their sides. Ready for efficient single-move pickup. No watering for years to get the perfect grass. With just the Vert-Edge system, you can transform any poor soil into a perfect lawn that stays green all year round. Watering decorative pathways like this one is an essential form of maintenance. This is a sure way to prevent the cracks caused by hydration heat. It's time to say goodbye to those ugly, broken PVC pipes. Use this life hack to save your home's exterior without major repairs. Even the most damaged door hinge can be fixed with this simple trick. And now, imagine how much money you would have saved if you had known this secret before watching this video. Rule number 1 says, even if you're doing something wrong, keep doing it so everyone believes everything is okay. This survivor will show you how to build a shelter inside a giant, hollow tree trunk, strong enough to protect you from wild animals while providing warmth and safety. But did you know it's possible to save thousands by using bamboo instead of steel for structural foundations? This sustainable alternative is both strong and cost-effective. Watch how this craftsman uses resin to create a super strong bond on any surface, perfect for attaching epoxy coatings that last for decades. Laying brick over doorways can be easy. Just install boards between the walls to create the perfect support form. Hybris insulation simplifies roof installation. Once fully open to 1200 millimeters, it covers large roof sections in seconds with superior thermal protection. These builders will show you how plastering ordinary boxes can create a temporary shelter that's surprisingly strong and completely weatherproof. Transform ordinary floors into works of art with this epoxy resin hack. The flowing pattern creates a stunning glossy effect. Building an off-grid bamboo bridge is easier than you might think. Just secure solid wood planks to create a durable deck using this hack. The fastest house was built using the next hack. Transform a geodesic dome skeleton into a fully insulated home in just 4 days. Master brick angles with this genius tip. Position one brick against a leveling tool to mark the perfect cut and use it as a template for matching corners. Hanging large drywall by yourself? Build this simple wooden support rack first and say goodbye to struggling with those sheets. It looks like Optimus Prime transformed himself into a drill. Otherwise, how can you explain its impressive power? No doubt, the motto of this cool device is work smarter, not harder. Do you remember hobbits living in their cozy holes? Looks like the Lord of the Rings inspired this man to create his own cliff shelter, and the result is jaw-dropping. Thumbs up if you also dream of your own fantasy house. When you're obviously overqualified for the job, but you still take it. It's so troublesome to thaw water pipes in winter. The good news is that now we have a simple and truly efficient solution. Buy blocks resemble the garbage blocks from the WALL-E movie, but instead of cute robots, they're produced by large machines that compress litter, transforming it into a sturdy material used for the construction of different buildings. This amazing sticker allows tilers to carve stones like real jewelers, saving them a lot of time while creating mind-blowing design solutions. And here we have the winners of the first synchronized building competition. Not all life hacks are new. This amazing method of repairing tractor tires is over 90 years old, and it still works. Using the aluminum mold, this skillful craftsman heals the tire, significantly increasing its lifespan. How much time does it take to craft an attractive firewood storage solution for your backyard? Well, less than a minute. It's difficult to imagine how much time this man has saved every gardener who discovers this awesome life hack. There's nothing complicated about perfect installation around stairs. The main thing is to measure correctly and check the angle before the final installation. Ever thought about creating garden decorations using chicken eggs as cement molds? This genius hack creates textured ornaments with unique organic shapes. This drywall expert works twice as fast by using a one-wheel to glide across the room while finishing walls and ceilings. The most fun way to work, by far. For perfect curved cuts every time, there's a simple wooden circle guide that works like a compass to create flawlessly smooth edges without expensive tools. Who needs bricks when you can build a load-bearing building from straw bales? Watch how this 850-meter squared structure uses compressed hay blocks on a wooden frame for insulation. How about moving an entire shed with PVC pipes? These geniuses rolled their shed 24 meters using 4 3-inch pipes, just like building the pyramids. Using bamboo, logs, and natural materials, it's possible to create self-sufficient living spaces on calm water, sustainable and ingenious floating barracks. With this tip, you can create decorative concrete by pouring fresh cement into molds. Perfect for garden pathways that look like natural stone. Installing Heliosol integrated organic solar panels on metal rooftops is as easy as wallpaper. Just peel, align, and stick for power flow. Take notes for brilliant facade corner repair. This builder improvised by installing 3 dowels and a wall connector, using RS-462 solvent for flawless restoration. Master this brick cutting technique for perfect pipe openings. Measure once, cut once, and create professional-looking installations every time without special tools. With this hack, level the soil for perfect lawns by simply dragging a wooden pallet across your yard with a rope. Smoother than raking. Have you ever dreamed of living inside a disaster-proof house built with your own hands? Using this smart technique, you can construct an amazing shelter that can withstand the harshest conditions in the world. Huh, it definitely sounds like a nice place to live in for the next couple of years. If you combine professional building skills with creativity and inventiveness, the result will undoubtedly be amazing. Need the wall done by lunch? No problem. This guy takes the fast lane to flawless results. That step in the middle of the floor jump's a pain, but he locks it in sharp, protractor style. Grab this savage tile trick. Pencils trace every angle as if they were born for it. What would you make with egg cartons? These 3D tiles are next level inspiration. Even in the deepest pit, there's always a way to nail the job. 3D plaster molds are old news, but 3D wooden art? That's next gen, and honestly, way simpler. Hold tight, this plaster is a visual knockout. Pure luxury made from nothing but foam and cement. How about this drywall joint tool? It's like a correction pen for walls, making seams vanish like they were never even a thing. Want to keep up with the coolest hacks? Subscribe so you don't fall behind. Why climb and risk falling when you could build a drill extender and let the ceiling come to you? Didn't see this coming, huh? A 3.7-mile bamboo road on water packed with millions of plants in 13 rows, built to last as a bridge for ages. Framing off the ground gets easier with a couple of boards attached on top. They hold the weight like a ghost crew on standby. This organizer's so stupidly simple, it's borderline genius. You'll laugh just looking at it. Get ready for a step-by-step guide to build a straw bale house. Nothing beats that connection with nature. Welding rebar ain't just solid, it's locked, loaded, and built to never budge. For all the wood lovers out there, peep the massive Holes Mauer tech. This house's power? It's flexing loud and clear. There are many ways to recycle cans, but turning them into solar panels? Although it sounds like fiction, Jim Meany, a brilliant inventor from Newfoundland, indeed invented such a technology. Thumbs up to this man, because such people can save our planet. Got a hole in your wall? Don't panic, because we have a simple yet efficient solution. Sometimes feeding wires through a wall feels like another challenge from Squid Game. Fortunately, this tiny magnetic device is here to make the life of any electrician way easier. These large modular water storage systems look like a fantasy labyrinth created by hardworking builders. As soon as this construction is completed, it will ensure effective and affordable management of underground, subsurface rain, and stormwater. Building homes on the ground is for those first-level DIY enthusiasts. Real pros craft mind-blowing rafts with shelters to explore nature whenever they want. Remember, a creative approach can turn even the most boring building process into an exciting yet efficient activity. Watching these giant machines working together truly feels like a scene from the movie about mechs and their pilots. Forget about those over-engineered lifting mechanisms. A rope and some creativity are all you need to load heavy wooden logs without even breaking a sweat. Do you have too many old tires in your garage? Why not turn them into interesting homestead decorations or even a fence? These workers did a truly amazing job installing the drain bed of this easy flow at a perfectly even level. Now, this environmentally friendly septic system is ready for work. That's what happens when parkour meets the construction business. The professionalism and strength of this young man are outstanding. The award for the most satisfying job officially goes to these guys and their astonishing work. With this advanced tool, it feels like Iron Man has decided to refresh the interior of Stark Tower, and he's doing pretty well. Yeah, this man just combined a pipe with a compressor, and the results outdo all expectations. With this cool tool, grouting natural stone takes way less time and effort. That's what Lego sets for big boys look like. And when these skillful workers finish the installation, this infiltration system will be ready to contribute to the environmental protection of our planet. Not all awesome DIY ideas are difficult to replicate. It'll take less than a day for you to craft this beautiful moon using paper, foil, and balloons. Let's be honest, those drying racks for clothes can ruin any interior. What about replacing them with this cool DIY project that can be easily turned into a hammock? Sounds like a brilliant idea! Have your luxury vinyl planks slipped apart, ruining your floor? Luckily, this skillful man shared a great solution. Unusual lamps are extremely trendy right now, so why not decorate your home with a cool DIY project made of an ordinary bottle? The hardest part of this DIY project is probably finding 4 matching palettes, but if you do, you'll love the final result! Are you dreaming of a truly luxury woodshed for your yard? Just a few hours of hard work will turn wood logs into a mind-capturing masterpiece. Installing arched skirting requires professional skills, but this master has significantly simplified the task by using a fiber-reinforced glue known for its exceptional bonding strength. Does your windowsill look outdated? It's time to give it a second life using this wonderful technique. The result of this tiler's work is outstanding. It's difficult to find the right words to describe this man's talent. Did you know that you can use your smartphone not only to watch funny videos, but also to precisely cut tiles? Just wait, you'll see how brilliant construction ideas can really be. That's how you can create a beautiful bamboo fence step by step that adds natural privacy to your yard. It's completely eco-friendly and weather-resistant. Never lose your drill mark again. Apply a drop of polyester resin to perfectly mark drilling spots. It stays visible even on vertical surfaces. This carpenter's magnetic brush holder keeps your paintbrush from sinking into cans of paint or wax oil. Stop wall plugs from bending with this pro tip. Insert the screw partially before hammering both in together for perfect alignment. This creative craftsman used his own hack to build an incredible thermos house using recycled bottles. Cool in summer, warm in winter, and completely windproof. Here's a better way to cut roof tile angles. Just use the previous tile as a template for making perfect cuts. It saves time and eliminates measuring errors. Flexim roofing mortar solves leaking problems in old homes. This ready-to-use solution secures ridge tiles and effectively seals all roof vulnerabilities against extreme weather. Witness the earth bag dome building hack, where soil-filled bags are stacked in decreasing circles and fire-hardened. Forget roofing tools. Replace a single damaged roof tile using just a hammer. No need to remove surrounding tiles, saving hours of unnecessary work. No more messy drips, all thanks to this custom paint bucket spout that transforms ordinary containers into precision pouring tools. Seal cracks in concrete by inserting cut foam sticks between slabs before applying sealant. It creates flexible joints that prevent water damage. Modern living from industrial materials is real. Watch these pros set up a floating concrete slab structure for a modular home built from ready-made container blocks. Concrete surface leveling, but simple. Just slide a board across the fresh cement. That's how to create invisible seams every time. Get perfectly straight laminate cuts for joining pieces by using this clever overlap technique. With this tip, you can create evenly spaced nails without measuring. Just use a regular hammer and a spacer guide and achieve perfect consistency. To mark cutouts accurately every time, trace the shape with a drywall piece to easily knock out the form. Foolproof results guaranteed. Structowire reinforcing mesh makes plastering walls twice as easy. The product installs quickly and provides excellent plaster reinforcement. By the way, you can build a free retaining wall using discarded tires filled with dirt. Each small tire weighs 32 kilograms. They're stronger than concrete blocks and cost nothing. Just a scrap of paper, a matching crayon, and a blast of hairspray. The chip's gone and the surface looks factory fresh. Off the charts warm bamboo house, done and dusted. Witness the awe-inspiring process of dome concreting. It's a sight you won't forget. Quick moves while plastering don't just speed things up, they can make the finish flawless. Here's the secret to crushing those perfect measurements. No guesswork. One tree and one creative idea transform a forest into a multi-story adventure. When Santa's elves clock out for vacation, a pro-level, fully geared-up helicopter swoops in to take over Christmas tree transportation. Monolithic domes. You've got to see it to believe it. A groundbreaking build using inflatable molds, foam, and rebar to create something totally out of this world. Seal coat edging top tier. Seamless coverage, total protection, and built to last. Sticking with the eco vibe, check out this genius sandbag construction. Drop your thoughts in the comments. How long will this build last? Throw this in your bag of drilling tricks. Now you've got a whole new level of swagger. 2 jigs that make solo work feel like teamwork. Clamps? These do the job way better. A bridge built from recycled car tires. A genius move that makes an almost unbreakable foundation on a budget. The pin popper's here to give your doors a break. Just point and click for a perfect fit. The pocket laser measure that gets the job done faster than you can say, "Nailed it." When your parents give you one day to move out, no worries. A new house made of modular blocks will be up before sunset. Wave goodbye to angle drama with this device that stops you from second guessing. What's your take on this slick dust bag hack? Super clever, right? This one's way too tricky for your fingers. Let the expert handle it. Time to roll with the corner tool. No pole, no problem. Just sharp corners. This hydro insulation for pipes is like wrapping them in armor, keeping them safe from moisture, rust, and leaks. Whether it's hundreds of gallons of fresh water or liquid fertilizers, flexible tanks are running the show. Who needs a soldering iron when a heat gun and this mini nozzle can seal the deal? Lock this step in. It's foolproof every single time. Master the art of flawless 45-degree angles with epoxy grout. No shortcuts with cement here. Cutting tiles? Stay smooth, no mess, just finesse. The tin can's your secret sidekick, keeping your work clean and smooth. How many times did you have to re-watch to catch the magic of this spot-on measuring technique? No need to drill or replace when your floor squeaks. Just pop a little glue in there and you're golden. Thought shaping a rounded form was a nightmare? Not anymore, because this pro just handed you the blueprint. Zip wall poles. Slide them in, stretch the sheet, and bam! An instant dust barrier with no hassle. Here's how to nail perfect pipework while laying down laminate flooring. Craving that seamless color transition? Keep your eyes locked. Here's the secret. Skip the hassle with tiny pieces. Score one tile and make it look like two. The Swede is a small yet mighty tool that packs stud-finding power into just 3 inches. And it marks your trim like a boss, making every fit spot on. Why struggle when this gadget does all the heavy lifting for you? Mom said all that skateboarding wouldn't pay the bills. Guess it's working out pretty well now, huh? How to drill tile without cracking it? Simple. Just tape it. Putting in your own pool takes a lot of work, but trust me, the payoff is totally worth it. Here we have new evidence that you can use excavators not only to hammer large nails, but also to pull your friend's car. Using an expensive truck for tree towing? Nah, 2 logs and an old rope are all you need. Still think you need expensive equipment for dustless sanding? Here we have a hack that completely ruins this theory. It's always nice when there is someone to support you, especially if it's a powerful excavator. Only a true master of his craft could come up with such a brilliant idea for clean tile drilling. You don't need to get bitten by a radioactive spider to get Spider-Man's powers. Just buy this tape measure. Warped deck boards aren't a problem anymore. Now you can easily fix them using this efficient bow wrench decking tool. The simplicity of this tap enhancement tool is as cool as it is efficient. Say goodbye to tiring dishwashing. How to flawlessly pour anything into a glass bottle without a funnel? You won't believe it, but you just need a spoon. If you often forget to close your fridge, this DIY enhancement will help you finally solve this unforgivable habit. Cleaning your yard or home will be way easier with this life hack, which will prevent your garbage bags from folding in the most inappropriate moments. When you have a really sturdy stick and a helpful friend, carrying bricks is a walk in the park. You might think that multitasking isn't efficient, but this guy knows how to do it right. This awesome life hack is a real lifesaver for people who struggle to hang a light without breaking anything. Forget about paint spills. This simple trick will save you tons of time and nerves. Are decorative stones too expensive? Don't worry, nobody will ever notice you've replaced them with cardboard thanks to this cool DIY idea. If buying new lug nuts isn't on your to-do list, you can quickly refresh your old ones using only a plastic bottle. This DIY clock proves that Mother Nature is a skillful artist. And sometimes, all you have to do is put in a little effort to reveal her masterpieces. These workers use the bubble deck system, not just because it looks awesome. This technique eliminates dead-weight concrete from the middle of a floor slab by incorporating recycled plastic bubbles as a void, increasing spans by 50%. Who needs those expensive concrete mixers when we can make a similar device from a $5 plastic barrel? Yeah, inventiveness can save you several $1,000s. Can you guess how many liters are inside this pillow tank? 50,000! Yeah, the poor worker spent a lot of time filling it. But thanks to their efforts, people from the nearby areas can use this tank as a convenient water source for weeks. Damaged slate is almost impossible to fix. Well, until you combine gasoline, cement, and polystyrene to craft amazing foam that can easily heal the fissures. The delicate nature of slate also leads to another problem. It's so difficult to install. However, this smart craftsman came up with a cheap solution you can use to avoid unexpected cracks. Don't rush to throw away your old gas tank. Here is a concept that allows you to turn it into a stylish feed bunk for chickens and other poultry. Even ordinary buckets can be used to enhance your sprayer and significantly increase fertilization efficiency. No, these are not expensive decorative stone tiles. This is just stamped concrete that looks wonderful due to the amazing skills of these builders. Can you craft something out of cardboard and ice cream sticks? What about a jaw-dropping mirror that perfectly fits any interior? Do your chaotic chargers drive you mad? It's time to listen to your inner perfectionist and craft this simple but useful DIY cord organizer. Why do I get the feeling that you can use this tool not only to lift stones, but also to catapult them during a siege? Nothing is more depressing than a leaky bathroom faucet. But with this smart fixing technique, you can solve this problem once and forever. Does floor renovation sound too difficult for you? This girl proves that it's not a big problem if you combine hard work with accurate measurements and thoughtful planning. A truly amazing job! Here is an interesting fact. While some people see just an ordinary bowl, others see an opportunity to craft a fantastic lamp for their home. Twisted wires can drive even the calmest person crazy. Fortunately, this simple trick is here to save your nerves. Tuck-pointing bricks can liven up any wall, making it look brand new. This man did an excellent job, and his efforts are certainly worthy of respect. Smart? It's borderline witchcraft. That's what we call construction kung fu. Amazingly, this ultra-comfortable flashing tape stretches 370% in all directions, making your window detailing 40% faster without cutting multiple pieces. These workers transform boring concrete columns into stunning wood-textured masterpieces using just vinyl wrap. With this simple motion, you can perfectly apply mortar into deep gaps between bricks. Double your weeding speed with this ingenious dual brush that removes weeds between pavers in half the time. Work smarter, not harder. This professional glassworker reveals how to make perfectly straight cuts in glass using just a simple ruler and glass cutter. Absolutely flawless! Watch how these ingenious forest builders construct a bamboo house and bridge in the treetops. You never know when it's gonna come in handy. This pro builder carries a whole wooden sheet up to the roof like a waiter with a tray. But don't try to replicate it. Behold the secret to perfect wallpaper seams with this tiny but mighty tool that presses joints flat. Transform your worn-out wooden railings with just a pressure washer. The before and after will surprise you. Check out the absolute easiest way to cut through weed barrier fabric using nothing but a torch. Watch this floor screed master level fresh concrete using just a simple board, finishing an entire floor in record time. This special adhesive bucket makes applying glue to aerated concrete blocks a breeze. Perfect coverage every single time. This finger-sized scraper might look small, but it's incredibly effective at filling joints. proving size really doesn't matter. Just like a barber, this is how a new straw roof can be trimmed to perfection with those clean, straight edges. One smooth movement with this special tool distributes sealant perfectly into joints, creating waterproof seals without wasting material. This spray-on polyurethane foam applied over polyurea waterproofing can create the ultimate moisture barrier, keeping everything dry and protected. Master the elegant herringbone brick pattern with this hack, the perfect way to add stunning detail to your walls or pathways. Watch how to achieve a perfectly level traditional sand and cement floor using nothing but a simple board. This first coat of gloss on a metal door might not look perfect, but wait till you see how the second coat transforms it completely. Who knew paint removal could be so satisfying? Using a power pressure tool, you can remove old paint from a car like peeling an orange. Check out this amazing O-ring flooring technique with perfectly straight groove lines on reinforced concrete, ideal for commercial building ramps. This self-made mortar spreading tool makes floor tiling faster and more precise than ever, achieving perfect coverage in half the time. Just use this hack to toss the pebble mix onto fresh mortar for that perfectly textured finish. Think bricklaying is only for walls? This ingenious method allows you to install bricks on ceilings. With this hack, remove old yard tiles effortlessly using this specialized tool that works like a lawnmower. This needle sorting technique perfectly aligns thousands of needles in just 10 seconds using a grooved wooden tray and simple shaking motion. With just one nail, this handyman revealed the perfect attic hatch freshener in the ceiling. Simple solutions are often the best. What if I tell you that you could never lose your tools again with these homemade hooks crafted from hazel branches? Can't fit your bucket under the tap? This genius dustpan trick lets you fill it up without any spills. How about turning your ladder into an improvised drawing table by simply laying it on its side? Transform an old plastic barrel with this hack into a stunning decorative piece by applying mortar with a wood texture. The result will amaze you. This is how easy it is to clean sandpaper with tile cleaner. This surprising hack restores clogged abrasive paper to like-new condition. Simply slide a sheet of drywall next to the stairs, trace the outline, and cut for a custom fit. And that's how you get perfect drywall cuts for stairs. Who needs fancy floor cleaning equipment when you can secure a water hose to your slippers and mop? Genius multitasking at its best. For those hard-to-reach cleaning spots, this craftsman cut a toothbrush and attached it horizontally. You'll be speechless. Grab some double-sided tape and watch your carpet come back to life. Tape's basically a superhero. This handy little gadget keeps your bucket edges spotless. It's like a cheat code for a cleaner job. Cut the hassle, get results. This is the ultimate weapon you need.
Check it out.
Hard expansion caulk.
Hard ex-
It's a walk in the park when he's on the job. See how gecko gauges turn your cement board installation from meh to wow in seconds. You can't just drill and pray it fits, but this ruby diamond bit eats through tile like it's breakfast. Nails the perfect corner seal without the mess. This tool hits the sweet spot like a sniper, locking in drywall with precision. Undercover rooftop up. Cut, vent in, guard on, flash sealed. Clean, quick, zero trace. This ain't just a cut. This is surgical art. Slap on the right grinder disc, and that sketchy bump? Gone like it never existed. Prep that stencil right, and setting up a windowsill feels more like sketching than sweating. One smart side cut, and snapping PVC panels into a 90-degree angle turns into straight-up wizardry. With this technique, you can lay sheet vinyl around pipes so clean, it looks like the pipes came with the floor, not the other way around. Put a folded sticky note on the wall. Dust catcher unlocked. Buy one mold, crank out cement trees for life. Handy as hell. No more hand coping. Just grip the tool and fly through the job. That's how pros level up. Brush strokes and patchy shades? Check out this genius tool. When a cut looks a little shaggy, this router rolls in like a barber and trims it clean, fresh, and sharp. From zero to hero, this instrument turns any joint into top-shelf craftsmanship. No cutter? No problem! This old rebar hack saves the day. Proper heating technique equals flawless finish. Jot that down, because this one's gold. This trick moves material fast, but let's be real, it's also just really fun. Sealant mastery. Clean and tight. Eyes on the roof. This move's classified. Stealthy snap, brackets locked, and your shingles are ready to go. Pool plaster so sleek, it's basically skincare for concrete. Don't stress about snow crashing down. This rig catches it before it turns into rooftop chaos. These edges? So perfect, they're practically begging for a like. Laying oak parquet by hand. It's a brainy wood version of Tetris, but man, it looks like luxury snapped into place. Moving these blocks screams raw power. The excavator said, "No more cardio." Take a front row seat to some fiery waterproofing, scorch level precision. How to wipe out hundreds of tile spacers in seconds? Just like this. What a genius solution! No doubt, all tile companies owe this guy millions of dollars for such a smart invention. Would you buy it or make it yourself? Are you afraid of the zombie apocalypse? Don't waste a minute with this Atlas survival shelter. Yeah, you'll feel like a real hero while installing this bunker in your backyard. Think you can only build mud houses in video games? Think again. This cheap but efficient building technique is actually used in real life for the construction of cheap shelters for the victims of natural disasters or homeless people. If you are applying sealants for the first time, this impressive technique is just what you need to achieve perfect results on your first try. Have a spatula that's completely useless? Don't throw it away yet! This amazing secret will help you fix everything in minutes. How can you deal with imperfect boarding and framing? Simply use these amazing pre-folded drywall corners. When you are a true master of your craft, you can turn even a boring roofing job into a mind-capturing performance. Here, we have a cool tip on how you can effortlessly fix a broken door hinge in less than a couple of minutes. You owe us a like if you find this trick useful. These walls truly create a fairy tale ambiance. Would you like to have them in your room? Don't throw away your old fruit crates. Check out this cool idea of what you can turn them into. It feels like these shelves are floating in the air. It's truly an astonishing solution for modern interiors. We all hate drilling in walls because of the dust that turns the floor into a mess. But with this simple trick, it won't be a problem anymore. Does straightening the pleated curtain sound like an impossible challenge for you? Well, you'll be happy to discover that ordinary tissue rolls are everything you need to deal with it. The Avatar spends months learning waterbending, but still fails sometimes. Meanwhile, a guy with a piece of metal. What do you need for perfect flooring work? Only a pencil and a couple of our useful tips. Have you accidentally broken your favorite scissors? Bring them back to life by sacrificing your old toothbrush. Yeah, maybe they can't boast an attractive design, but still, they do their work perfectly well. You must prevent junk from getting into the places where you're going to install the sockets. Use this brilliant life hack to deal with this task without spending a lot of time and money. This DIY tool is ideal for creating thin plastic strips, which you can use to make brooms or weave ropes, as they're extremely durable and won't deteriorate in the sun. People are endlessly making strange holes in their walls. So here you have a third amazing solution for this problem. Want a simple but practical trick? This one will save you tons of precious time. Combine sand with paint, and the result will amaze you. Just a piece of wood with a handle, you may say. Yeah, but check out how perfectly it protects the necessary areas from the paint. It's so amazing to see how adding a tiny detail can lead to a significant roof enhancement. This craftsman's idea is wonderful. While traditional artists use brush and paper, all this guy needs are a spatula and a wall. Almost anyone knows how to tie a rope, but do you know how to make reliable clamps using wire? Well, now you do! Believe it or not, you can create your washing machine. Just attach a bucket to a lawn trimmer and watch your clothes spin clean. It even functions as a dryer too. Using a laser level hack, this worker divided a wall into sections and applied mortar to create a stunning slab effect. These beautiful flower pots were made by simply soaking towels in cement and letting them dry. Budget-friendly decor right here. Transform ordinary plastic zip ties into perfect cable holders by heating them slightly. This simple hack keeps your wires organized forever. This tip turns a large bottle into an elegant side table. Just attach a wooden top and wrap the bottle with wood-look vinyl. Guests will never guess what's underneath. Perfect dummy lock placement in seconds. This pre-drilled template board ensures all your door locks line up flawlessly. Using this method, you can create a sophisticated striped texture on walls by applying tape before painting. Save time by wrapping your paint roller in a plastic sheet between jobs to keep it from drying out. You really need to know how to mark measurements instantly by simply attaching a pencil directly to your tape measure. Tired of losing accuracy while working on railings? This wooden spacer block guarantees perfect gaps between boards every time. Memorize how to create flawlessly smooth molding profiles using just a piece of custom-cut plastic. Your back will thank you for this brilliant hack. Just move heavy plate compactors over tiles by simply placing them on a big stick. One man's trash is another man's garden tool. You can turn your old angle grinder into a lawn trimmer by attaching a wooden handle. All you need to create perfect circular tree beds is your lawn edger tied to the tree trunk with a rope. This pro shared how to prevent your drill bit from wandering by pointing the workpiece at the drill bit, not the other way around. But did you know you can filter your old paint by pouring it through a regular sock? This simple step removes all the lumps for a smoother finish. With the next hack, cut plastic frame corners perfectly by positioning a knife and tapping it with a hammer. Now you know how to create stunning geometric wall patterns by pressing a square leveling tool onto freshly painted walls. This improvised leveling tool with 2 rubber tubes attached to a board ensures perfect stringline placement on walls. Master the gold leaf application technique by gently placing ultra-thin gold sheets with a brush. Luxury work made simple. Next, learn how to repair sinking brick patios by plugging a broken pipe with concrete and relaying the bricks. Got any old materials left over? Transform your plywood blocks into a stunning Indigo Studio Cube coffee table by adding tile effect wallpaper. Work safe with this genius tip. Secure small wood pieces to a board before cutting to protect your fingers. Transform 4 regular pallets into the ultimate mobile workstation with built-in storage. And like this craftsman, you will never lose your tools. Create perfect miter-folded legs by taping 4 boards together, then gluing for a seamless joint. This guy applies mortar to walls like he's serving a gourmet meal, then smooths it perfectly, making difficult work look effortless. Sticky foam hugs the membrane tight. No budge, no drip. Concrete looking rough, polyurea smooths it out. Clear the dust first, and it'll hold strong for the long run. Secure those edges like you mean it. Admiring the classy vintage balconies? Spoiler, those fancy trims are just foam moldings in disguise. Stones out cements the new king, and the finish sharp enough to flex. This trowel shouts size counts, and that mirror gloss finish backs it up loud and clear. Forget playing. The real thrill is watching this field get a makeover. Still waiting to meet someone who doesn't call this lightning-fast grouting trick pure genius. Time to wrap up those facades. Bricks got the looks, but foam's got the warmth. Need more space? Just stack up those ready-made blocks and watch the rooms appear. This line marking machine is the ultimate heart stopper for any perfectionist. If you're wondering how tough laying vinyl is, this guy's gonna tell you. Piece of cake. Grab the sealant and kiss that crack in the driveway goodbye. It takes patience, but the payoff? A jaw-dropping marble wall with that unique flair, all for way less than the real thing. No tool beats a utility knife when it comes to wiping out that extra grout. Take those old stones, add some creativity, and watch them redefine your living space. You can never have too many bricks in a single video. Give that final coat some texture using a color hardener mixed into a slurry. Smooth with a touch of depth. Check out the pattern that comes to life with a speed square and demo saw. It's pure craftsmanship in motion. Guaranteed, you've never seen a welding membrane reel like this before. 100% waterproof coverage, no leaks allowed. Chill swing session unlocked. Comfort level maxed out. Looks simple, but it's a top-tier move to stop being the cat's personal doorman. A bit of effort with wood scraps and a dash of magic, and voila! The sickest hammock ever! Throw in some color and a ton of glue, and those scraps will create the most epic, chaotic table ever! That's it for today, friends. Tell us in the comments what hack you think was the most useful. And don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. See ya!